Hi guys, welcome back to 2B Glam. This is Joan, and I wanted to share with you guys this look that I have on right now. It's gonna be a nail video today, and I thought it'll be a very fun and bright spring summer nail look. I'm not gonna actually do a tutorial, but just show you how I achieved this manicure, and I hope you guys like it. It was really fun to do it actually. Someone requested that I do a spring summer nail look, and I thought this would be perfect for it. The colors that I used to achieve this were Essie, Accrued Interest. I don't think you'll be able to pick up what it's the name of it, but it's Accrued Interest, and the color looks like that. It's a very beautiful peach color, peach coral color. I've been looking for the perfect coral for a very long time, and I love this color. This is the only coral nail polish that I own, but that's because I really wanted to find the perfect coral color. Now I have found the perfect coral. It leans a good amount towards pink and a good amount towards peach. The thing that I do not like about this nail polish, and it could be just the bottle that I own, but it's very sheer in formula. It's so sheer that I probably have to use about 3 and some nails about 4 coats of nail polish for complete opacity, which I think is pretty ridiculous. I don't know if anybody else has problems with this color, but I love the color. I'm just greatly disappointed by the formulation of this one. About 3 to 4 coats of Accrued Interest, and then I used this color from Urban Outfitters, and it is my first time using this color. This is what it looks like. It's a pretty color, and the name of it is Smush. You can actually see it there. And of course, how I achieve this, it's actually, if you look carefully, it's a gradient. It's not just a French manicure painted on. So the way I achieved it is by using these wonderful little sponges. Oops, that one has something on it. These little sponges. Now I'll go ahead and explain where I got these and how you use the sponges for this gradient look. Where I got mine is from a Korean beauty supply store, or not. They sell makeup, they sell skincare items, as well as body products, but the store is called Faceshop, the Faceshop. They do have it in Korea, and I know that they have it in LA County, Orange County area as well. So I got mine from the Faceshop, but I actually bought mine when I was in Korea a while back. And it just comes in these packages like this. And it says Nail Art Sponge. So it comes with 4 of these little pieces, as you can see. And then it comes with this this plastic thing right here, which is probably blending into the bag, but it is sort of like an applicator. And this one is also from the Faceshop that I used, but it's a different color. So as you can see, this is what I use. I want to say that's for you guys, but basically what you do is you pop one of these sponges onto here. You just stick it on, and then you apply the nail polish and you dab it on. So this is very comfortable. This is really easy to use, the sponge thing. The way I did it, if you have something like this available, if you have the Faceshop near you, basically I just unscrewed it, got some of the, so I basically got some of the nail polish, and then as you can see where I applied it, I just applied it at the top. So yeah, I applied it at the top, and then, so after you apply 3-4 coats of the peach color, you want to let it dry for maybe about 2 minutes, and then using the sponge where you applied some of the nail polish, you just want to go in to the tip and basically just kind of sponge it on. Once you see that there's not enough nail polish on there applying, then you just go back in with the nail polish and apply it on the sponge and then dab it again. When I did it in 2 coats for this minty turquoise color. So I went in with a sponge, did 1 layer, and then I let it dry for like maybe just a few seconds. You don't really have to let it sit between coats. And then I just got another coat and did it again with a sponge. So there's 2 layers of the turquoise mint color. And for those of you guys who obviously will have trouble finding these little sponges for the nail gradient look, what you can do, I realized, is that you know those really cheap jewelry boxes, when you get jewelry from certain stores, they'll give it to you in like the paper jewelry box, and at the bottom there's like a sponge that sits, and sometimes they can be this color, they can be a different color, but usually it's about this color. And this is a sponge that sits at the bottom, and then they put like the necklace or the earrings on top of it. So I realized that a lot of those jewelry boxes that have this spongy material, it's about the same texture as these little sponge things that I found in the Faceshop nail art sponge little thing. So I tried using those and it actually worked perfectly fine for me. What I did, I just got those pieces of, so in the jewelry box it'll usually be a rectangular piece. I just cut it into these sizes, and then I just use my fingers to just dab it on. You don't even have to use the plastic applicator that comes with these, but you could just use the sponge like so. Also, if you don't have any of those jewelry boxes lying around, which I don't anymore, you can use makeup sponges. I haven't used it myself, but I do know of a bunch of people that I follow on Instagram with beautiful nail manicures. They use makeup sponges. These particular sponges, if you look, there's a lot of tiny little holes in there, which will leave a sort of imprint on your nails when you're doing this gradation look. As far as makeup sponges, because they have a much more smooth surface, those will leave they won't leave those little holes, and it'll be a much more smoother gradient. Now the thing is, for me, it doesn't really matter. I find these easier to use, but the key is with the gradation look, just sponge it on, and it might look ugly, it might look a little textured, bubbly, but the key is a good top coat on top of everything, and you'll be perfectly fine. With the top coat, that's how you'll see it smoothing out. The gradient just smooths out, and it becomes much more even surface. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, once you start doing it, once you start applying the top coat to your this gradient look, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. The top coat just somehow magically smooths everything over and just makes everything like really nice and kind of like an ombre effect. I don't know if I'm allowed to use that word, but maybe like very smooth and polished gradient look. As far as colors that you can use, of course I did something as so different. The 2 colors are so different from one another. I used the peach, and then I used the minty green turquoise on top. You can, of course, use colors, whatever color choices you want, but you do want to stick with the lighter color on the bottom as a base color, and then the darker color on top, just because if I switch this and I did the turquoise on the bottom and then I did the peach on top, because the peach one is lighter, and especially because it's more sheer in formula, I would have had to pack it on with a sponge, whereas because the turquoise is a darker color and it is more creamier than a crude interest, it was easier. And of course, you can choose to use colors that match much more, such as using like a dark color, a dark purple, or and then using a lighter purple, so it really does have an ombre effect versus just a gradient color just blending into the next. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please follow me on Instagram. I do post pictures all the time. Usually they are of my nails, of colors that I'm using, and it's To Be Glam, the same as my YouTube name. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please comment below if you have any questions. And also follow me on Twitter. I do update more on there also. It's To Be Glam, the same as my YouTube name as well. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.